Honor one another when you're together, but almost even more important, honor one another when you are not together. I can't tell you the regret I have that when I was young and I didn't know how to go through a marriage issue, I told way too many people about the struggles we were in, and I dishonored my husband. Now you think, well, no, you were looking for solutions. I wasn't going to the right people. See, if you're going to somebody that can actually help you, then you're honoring your relationship because you're going to somebody that you can build with. But that's not what I was doing. I was like, oh, men are jerks. Can you believe this? Or maybe I wasn't even the one that started it. Maybe somebody else was there and they were talking about the terrible things they were going through with their husband. And I thought, well, I need to add my portion of that. Protect your marriage with what you say. Honor your marriage by going to people who can help you. Because I'm going to tell you what happens. When you talk to too many people or people that aren't for both of you, then when you resolve the thing and those people come back into your world, they have a really hard time seeing your husband the same way. So we don't want to compare. We don't want to compare our husband to other people's husband. When you compare your husband to somebody else's husband, it's also dishonoring. I remember telling my husband, John, so-and-so prays with his wife every day. You never pray with me. That was a comparison thing that had my husband looking worse. So you don't want to do that. So let's honor one another and fight for your relationship rather than trying to prove you are right. See, now you can be right, you can push your point, and you can be absolutely right, but it's more important to be rightly related. When you are in a relationship, sometimes if you say, you need to hear me and acknowledge I'm right. See, I did that to my husband. My husband would come to me and say, what do you think we should do? Should we do this or this? I'd be like, you need to do this. And he'd be like, I think I'm going to do this. I'd be like, are you serious? He would do that. Then I would follow him around and say, you do remember I told you not to do it. You do remember I'm the one who told you that would be a bad idea. And I thought that John would be like, oh, Lisa, you are wise and wonderful. You alone are right. But that's not what happened. He pulled away from me and stopped counseling with me. Sometimes you have to actually position people where together you find the right answer and you can say it in the right way.